Hello, welcome back. This is Kench1913, and we're Let's Play Rogue Galaxy bonus episodes. In this episode, we're gonna continue through the Ghost Ship Extreme, and we're gonna do it really, really fast. So yeah, as I mentioned, I was gonna just pretty much, honestly, I'm just gonna speed this up and hopefully get through more floors that way. Anyways, last episode we got through the Ghost Ship Extreme. Yeah, I'm not gonna try it.
There's no point worrying over whether it's a trap or not.
I'm not gonna try and speed this up like my own talking, but pretty much we're gonna go through about 15 floors or whatever.
I'll take you on.
And I know it's kind of quick and everything. I hope you don't mind. I will show. I will. When we do fight the bosses, I will definitely have that in regular speed. For the most part, I am just gonna speed up through stuff. You can kind of see some. I'll try to show, or at least explain, talk about the enemies as we meet new ones. But honestly, at this point, I'm just using Jupus and Kasala. They're hitting them, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, I hope you guys don't mind this. If you do mind, please let me know, and I'll try and get it fixed for the next episode where we won't do it fast. But I figured this might be the fastest way to do it, or the most convenient way for everyone to watch. Here we go, yippee. Yeah, because it is just going to take way too long if I did it just regular. I mean, I would easily make 10 videos. 10 35-minute videos, and you don't want that, do you? I mean, you might, but... And just to think, I'm going to have to go through this whole thing again. You know what I mean? I'm going to have to go through this one more time in order to get bonus stuff. Extra bonus things. Honestly, I don't even, like I said, I think in the last episode, I don't even think I did this in when I originally played the game, you know? I think I just went through it, but yeah.
Man, this is too much.
This is gonna be, like Jasper said, it is too much. Yeah, hold on a second. Alright, so yeah, I guess I'm just gonna feed these insectors. And, yeah, we'll continue on here. Apparently, what I've been looking at is if you do some battling with the battle feed, it actually gives them experience or something, I guess. And, eventually they'll level up that way if you don't want to go fight. It's not a bad way, I guess you don't get as much experience as you would if you were battling in the actual battle arena. But yeah, what I hopefully plan on doing is for the Insector tournament, I'm gonna have three Dark Emperors. Yes, you're probably like, whoa, that's a lot of Dark Emperors. But yeah, I have to go through at least twice, and I might go through one more time, or I might use a code to give myself some extra items so that I can lure the Dark Emperor. Anyways, let's keep going. And pretty much floor 1 through 20 is gonna have similar enemies. They're not gonna actually have yeah, I can't believe they're not gonna have what is it? They're not gonna have you know, 8 different enemies, but once you get past floor 20, I believe there are different enemies. I just wish like the Ancient Cave, they actually had like different music. Like after a while, no offense, you get sick of listening to this song. And yeah, I don't really know what speed I'm fast forwarding this, so it might be a little different in the next part. Or in the next part of the episode, it might be a little bit faster or a little bit slower. I'm not sure. Now the thing about this is are there multiple areas or something? Like, and then, you know, or is it the same map over and over again? And I just keep getting screwed because I keep going into almost the last one all the time. You know what I mean? Is it that? I don't know. Does anyone else have any experience with this area? I have to admit, this is more than likely my first time doing this. And let me tell you,
Think I'm gonna go easy?
not that it's not fun, but like, because I do like the battles, the battle systems, and it's good to get all the, as many enemies as you can, you know, but this is crazy.
I'll take you on.
But yeah, I love how Jupus says, I'm not a fan of being cursed. And then he's like, there's skeletons scattered all over the place.
Man,
You know?
this is too much.
I don't think Kasala mentions anything in particular.
Fine, okay? I'll take you on.
About anything in particular, actually.
I knew we were gonna win.
Let's get out of here, fast.
Yeah, you know you're going into the right one when you see
There's some pretty
like
amazing
control
around.
panels or whatever there. That's how you know you're going in the right thing.
What else do we play?
I'll take you on.
Yeah.
So easy.
And yeah, we're just gonna use those. Let's bring in Lilica. Just because we've seen Kasala a
People
lot,
are there on the ship.
might as well bring in Lilica. You know. Plus, she honestly has the.
I'll take you on.
I will admit, she probably has the least amount of screen time. Like, during my LP at least, because I don't really use her a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not that she's a bad character, but I just don't. I don't use her for the aspect that I'm not good with the bows. Granted, it's just like if you were using the sub weapon, but it's just reversed. It's actually not that bad. I don't know. Anyways, the Ghost Ship Extreme definitely is extreme for sure. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here, I guess. You know, you get some interesting items. And if you're a completionist, this is definitely a good place to go to get the remainder monsters, the remainder of the,
Be careful.
you know,
These
all
are
that
obstacles.
good stuff.
Here they come.
You know, if you're looking to get all the costumes, you gotta go through this place twice. Because you'll get one thing for, well, you'll get two things for Kasala at the end of this whole thing. And if you go through it again, you actually get one thing for, you get one thing for, what's his name, Simon.
How many people are there on the ship?
Which is kind of not even a, it's like, I guess it could technically be considered spoiler. It could technically be considered a spoiler, the thing that you're gonna get, but at this point, you already know what you're getting. I mean, you already know that he's actually, you know, what his real identity is.
Let's get out of here, fast.
And, yeah, so now I'm just gonna use Wild Thing and Yo-Yo Shock.
Be careful. We could be dealing with more than beasts here.
But yeah, I have to admit, Level 5 did a good job of,
Time warps.
with this game. You know, they've done other games. Some people have asked if I'm gonna play Dark Cloud. Maybe. I've never actually played the Dark Cloud series, so it should be interesting.
It's like I'm seeing
You
action.
know, if I do. I mean, I've already got some other games on the on the dashboard, I guess you would call, or the dock. You know. I'm gonna start Dragon Quest Builders eventually.
How many people are there on the ship?
Once this game's over. I hope to have it over by the end of the month, but it might be in the very beginning of September, honestly. Because obviously I'm not going to show going through this
Not these guys.
this dungeon a second time. So pretty much after this is over, I'm going to get in a sector,
Man,
and then I'm going to get what is it? I'm going to try and complete that. I probably won't be able to, but you have to beat the Insector tournament twice, which kind of stinks. You have to beat it once in order to get, I think, Lilica's gear, and then another time to get Jupus's gear, the costume for Jupus. But yeah, I believe someone was telling me that a Dark Emperor is what is it?
Are we being tested here?
A Dark Emperor is not, you can't just win it on the Dark Emperor alone, so I'm gonna take their word for it and I'm gonna get 2 Dark Emperors.
Here they come.
Hopefully. If I don't get, I'm gonna have at least 2. I'm telling you. Maybe I'll make a whole team of them.
What on earth is going on here?
But, yeah, it should be pretty interesting.
Time warps. This place is trouble.
But yeah, I eventually tried Advent of the Sun, but that didn't end up working.
It's like I'm seeing
Well, not that it didn't end up working, but it didn't kill him. You know, you figure for the amount of MP or AP that it costs, you figure that you would get a decent amount of stuff. You know what I mean?
Where must we go? We have to feel it with our hearts.
It would do a decent amount of damage. Is what I'm getting at. But yeah, Take 5 has been a really great video game company. They made, obviously this. Ni no Kuni, they helped do Dragon Quest VIII. Excuse me. A lot of games after that, a lot in the Dragon Quest series they helped create. They have done, Dark Cloud, of course. They've done
Let's get out of here fast.
some soccer games, I guess, from what I was looking at.
Damn, not these guys.
And yeah, they're just a terrific company all around.
Don't cross our path.
They come up with really original ideas too. Like tell me when you've seen the last game where it was space pirates, huh? You don't see that enough. And then even Ni no Kuni, you had a great original cast of JRPG stuff. Like I think the thing about this game is the characters are really good. Like every character's, Jaster and Kasala are probably more well-rounded than the other ones, but everybody here is good, and everybody actually has a use.
This place is trouble.
There are specific things you can have specific characters do, and it's just a fun game. And I think one thing that helped me get used to doing this game back when I originally played it was Final Fantasy X, right? Because I always used to I'd be like, what the hell? Why you gotta, the sphere grid thing? You gotta learn abilities against spheres. And you level up. Excuse me, you level up, and that doesn't really give you any. That really doesn't give you abilities or whatever. But I actually like this game because of the way that they give you the abilities. I think it's pretty neat.
And we complete our investigation already.
But you know what level 5 is like? Level 5 is like working designs. Alright, I have to take a quick break. But yeah, level 5 is sort of like working designs. You remember working designs back in the day? They were this PS1, they were this PlayStation company that made PlayStation 1 games, and they took the real care and real what's the word? They took real care in making their games, like Lunar. I mean, granted, it was already a game before that, but what they did is they redid it for the most part for the PlayStation. Like that one, I haven't played the PSP version, but I heard that one. I mean, I played the PlayStation 1 version, of course. I never played the PSP version, but I heard that one's really good. And but yeah, that game's really good. Then you have Lunar 2. Then you have Arc the Lad. The working designs made that game. Well, they didn't. I guess technically did they make the game, or did they just publish the game and stuff and bring it to America? I'm not exactly sure what working designs did now that I'm thinking about it. If they just like purchased the rights to the game, and then did all the stuff to bring it to America, like hired voice actors or
here one bit.
localize the script and all that stuff, then that's a different story. But if they didn't really like technically make the game, I don't know. Anyways, Working Designs, Grow Lancer. That's a series I've always kind of wanted to play.
I'll take you on.
They made that too.
Yeah, that's right. You got your name.
But yeah, Working Designs has made a lot of great games.
Are we being tested here?
Just like this game. And here we come to the shop where we can purchase some stuff because we're coming up to a boss. And I will. Alright, so now I'm just going to play this in regular speed. Iron Hammer.
Here we go.
Alright, so now let's use Aromatic Boost and, of course, Illusion Sword. And yeah, we're doing it. Excuse me, Jaster is doing a terrific amount of damage to this guy. Although this guy, if you get hit twice by him, you're dead. But luckily, we were very careful. We were very careful. Alright, so now back to super speed.
We could be dealing with more than just
I could have actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I could have probably put more into this video, like more levels or whatever, but that's alright. We'll work on that in the next episode. We'll do more. But yeah, let me know what you think. Do you like this type of video? If so, this might have to come out. This type of video might have to come out every other day, because you have to keep in mind I have to record it, you know. And this is coming off like a 45-minute. And yeah, okay, so we have new enemies, Mad Stump. They kind of look similar to the ones that we met in Leo King Ruins.
That's how you get it done. Hey, are we there yet?
But yeah, so like I was saying, these types of videos will if you want me to keep going like this. Oh, we got new enemies, Random Phantom Claw. Similar to Desert Claw, but like ghost things. Anywho's, yeah, if I do this, if I do it this way, I'm gonna have to, it'll probably have to be every other day, like I said, because I will need to actually record it, do about 45 minutes or an hour, and then from there, I will have to, you know, obviously shrink it, which isn't, or speed it up, which isn't too difficult. But then I'd have to do some post-commentary, which, you know, obviously, and then rendering. You know, I think one of the hardest things about being a YouTuber, in the essence of being like what I'm considered a Let's Play or whatever, I think the hardest thing is probably rendering, the most time-consuming thing. Like, I love playing the game, and I do love editing the videos. Those are fun. It's fun too, sometimes. But having to deal with the rendering process is something else. Now I have this Dell computer here, as some of you might know. It's a pretty much what ended up happening was my computer crapped the bed like a year or two ago now, or no, it was last year I think, or maybe a year and a half. Anyways, we got new enemies, Grand Bees. They're gonna be grand spanking dead. Anywho's,
That's how you get it done.
my old computer crapped the bed, and I had to call up a computer recovery guys, and I had them try to fix it, but they couldn't fix it because the motherboard pretty much shit the bed, right? So then I just asked them like how much to get a new computer, and they were showing me, you know, since my computer that I had before was pretty much like top of the line back when I got it. I ended up getting pretty much kind of similar specs
Man,
to it.
this is too
Similar
much.
specs to the computer I had before. So I kind of I'm still on that constant, but I want to actually get, hopefully next year, I'm going to look into getting a new computer. And it's going to be a massive beast. I think I'm going to get it through, there's this company called Origin, if they're still around. Because they do like multiple hard drives, multiple solid state hard drives. You can have up to 8. I think you can put in 2 processors. You can put in, you know, you can put in 2 video cards. All this stuff, right? And look, I've gotten all those creatures. Let's see how this is looking. Alright, so we're doing pretty good there. Just gotta make sure to kill all those guys. But yeah, I want to get, like, I think you can have up to 2 processors. You can have like 2 video cards if you want. It's got like a water cooling system. So it's going to be a massive beast. But I figured the longer I can wait on that, the better, because obviously technology gets better and better as you wait, you know, with age, I guess, technically. You know, everything gets faster. So yeah, we got
Here they come.
even more new enemies here. We have these spider guys. Luckily, they're destroyed fairly quickly. But yeah, so I don't know anyone else ever got anything from Origin,
This is too much.
or who has heard of Origin. But yeah, that's why I plan on hopefully getting the next computer. I would build it myself, but honestly, I don't know how to do it. I mean, I helped my brother make a Raspberry Pi, but that's a lot simpler. And it's not, I mean, everything already came with it. I mean, I don't have to put like a, you know, the
Don't we
processor.
have to hurry?
The only thing I had to put on was the heat sink. And then, honestly, that's really it. That's really it. It came with a case and all that stuff, but I don't know. Let me know what you think. If you ever, I mean, what your opinion might be. I mean, I'm probably gonna get the Origin, but like, if anyone's heard of it or had any reviews about it. And I know that this is kind of like more rambling than anything, but like, what else am I gonna talk about?
There's no point worrying over whether it's a trap or not.
I'm definitely not gonna talk politics, that's for damn sure. Or current events, honestly. Shit's so decisive right now.
That was a cinch.
Oh, I will. You know what? I will talk about how YouTube has been being advertiser unfriendly. They have done that to a bunch of my videos, which really sucks. Pretty much granted, I wasn't really getting a lot of views off of it anyways, but pretty much almost all my Last of Us LP is done and all that. But anyways, I'm gonna stop the video here. In the next episode, we'll continue on. Bye bye.